started, Leanne, if you're good with that. We've got our spoiled agents on as well, and we're recording this session. So I like to say welcome to everybody. Thank you all for joining us, you spoiled agents. We love that you come out, whether it's over your coffee or over your lunch, and to see our good friend Leanne Goltz, who is the account manager for Visit Florida. Welcome, Leanne. Welcome again, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Susan. Happy New Year, everyone. It's so good to be back. And this time, Susan, I brought five of my Florida friends, all based in Florida. We have Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Sunny Isles, and we're all excited to present to you today.
Amazing. You always bring a great crowd, whether it's the spoiled agents or guests. So thanks so much for joining us. And I know, Leanne, at the end, to one lucky spoiled agent, if they get an email from you, that means they've won.
They have won, yeah, drum roll. They have won a $100 gift certificate. So you will send me the list of all of the people that have listened from the start to finish for the webinar. I'll put them into our wheel of names and draw the winner. Please watch for an email from me Thursday morning. That would be for the winner. And as usual, I will follow up on Friday, announcing the winner and including the links to contact information and websites for all of our participating partners.
Great. And also, if you guys have any questions for our guest today, please add them to the Q&A box, not in the chat. And not in the chat because it moves up and we're going to lose them. And we want to make sure we take all the questions for all of our great guests today. So without further ado, I'm going to just close off things from my side, but I'll be right here waiting for you all. And thank you all for joining us and all the spoiled agents on Facebook and Zoom. We're going to get started.
Sounds good. Great. And our first presenter, Lucas and Katie from Gale Miami. They're just going to bring up their screen.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lucas Membrano, and I do business travel and leisure sales here at the brand new Gale Miami Downtown and Residences in downtown Miami.
Hi, I'm Katie Terrahano. I'm the Director of Marketing here at the Gale Miami.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to being with us here. And well, we represent a hotel that is 6 months old. It was a brand new build. It's comprised of 680 units. So you have a resident component and a hotel component. Out of the 680 rooms, we have 320 rooms that are hotel rooms. And what I always say that sets this hotel apart from all of our competitors here in the area is the room size. It's all of our rooms are pretty much studios. They start at 420 square feet. And from that, we go to about 720 to 780. And then it goes up to 940 to about 1,200 square feet. So those are the room sizes. And the great thing is that when you look at the hotel has 20 rooms per floor. And the great thing is that 14 of those rooms are the larger rooms. You have 7 one-bedrooms and 7 two-bedrooms per floor. And then you would have 3 king rooms and 3 double rooms. And as you can see from the map, where we're located, it's an up-and-coming area. The name of the area is Miami World Center. As you can see here, we have the Bright Line station. I'm pointing at it. I don't know if you guys are able to see it, but this is 2 blocks down the street from the hotel, and this is the train that goes to Orlando. It makes a few stops throughout at Fort Lauderdale Airport. It goes to West Palm Beach, and then it goes on to Orlando, which is amazing for families that are coming into the area that want to take that trip to Orlando. Aside from that, we're right in front of the Casella Center, but the Port of Miami is what, it's where we're seeing most of our travelers coming from. Just because of the proximity, I believe that we are the closest hotel to the port. We are actually on the street that comes out of the port. So it's under a 10-minute ride with absolutely no traffic at all. From anywhere in the hotel or this area to get to to the port. Aside from that, for entertainment, we have Bayside Marketplace, which is a large shopping mall with restaurants. This is where you can take all the boats out to see the all the mansions of all the rich and famous here in Miami. And aside from that, we also have to the left-hand side, you'll see the Perez Art Museum, the Frost Museum, and the Adrian Art Center for the Performing Arts. So the location of the hotel is super awesome because it's very, very convenient. We also have the Metro Mover, which is a complimentary service from the city of Miami, and it's sort of like a metro that you would find, you know, like the Toronto Metro, only that goes over the street, and that's complimentary. It'll take you downtown to the financial center, and it ends over at the Adrian Art Center for the Performing Arts. And then along the routes, you can, you know, hop on, hop off, and it's free. Starts at 6 o'clock in the morning and it ends at 11 p.m. This is the entrance to the hotel. From what you can see on the right-hand side, you'll see another set of doors. This is for the residents, and this would be the entrance for the hotel guests. As you come in, you would see very luxury-inspired interiors, nice leather couches, and, you know, a very welcoming scent to the hotel. This is what the room product looks like. And we've taken these colors out of the Amalfi Coast in Italy. As you can see, it's very nice, clean, very large rooms. All of the rooms have a wet bar. Some of our rooms will have a full kitchen and also come with a washer and dryer. Now, every room is also equipped with dishware, plateware. We have a coffee machine inside the room as well. And then, as I mentioned, as you can see here, this is what a suite would look like. So on the left-hand side, this is a one-bedroom suite, and then to the right-hand side at the bottom, that would be the room. So they're pretty expansive rooms. And then we have, you know, king to double queen, double queen, double queen in some of the two bedrooms. We use Bulgari products for all of our amenities. And then what's awesome about the hotel is all of the amenities that we have. This is what we're using at the moment. This is mostly for groups. It's intended to be a restaurant in the future, but as of now, we are using these areas as group venues. So if you have any groups coming down to the area, we'll be more than happy to accommodate that. We have tons and tons of space when it comes to the meeting space as well. It's 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. In between, our largest ballroom is 3,000 square feet, and then the second largest is 2,500 square feet. So we can accommodate, you know, any type of event that you know, your guests are looking for. I know that it's mostly leisure here on the line here, but just wanted to touch base on the fact that we are able to do that. You know, a breakfast for travelers going to the port before they depart. And then Katie will go ahead and talk about the rest of the amenities.
Yes, and to Lucas's point, you know, with the luxury travel or the leisure travel, I'm sorry, if you have family retreats or bachelorette, if they want to have a private little cocktail hour, those spaces are perfect for those as well. First, we're diving into our restaurant here. So we have Casa Gianna. This just opened 2 months ago. This is our Italian restaurant where we offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We also have Sunday brunch where we have a buffet and bottomless beverages. Attached to Casa Gianna, we have Cafe Gianna, which is open 7 days a week, and you can get coffees, breakfast parfaits, lunches, and some items you can purchase to cook in your unit, some pasta sauce from the restaurant. So that's really great for people who are coming for those longer term stays. As Lucas mentioned, the full kitchen, you have everything you need, the washer dryer, the bathtub for children if you have families. So we have something, you know, for all visitors. To our amenities, we have 3 floors that are 70,000 square feet. So the first floor would be floor 8 that Lucas already mentioned, which is our conference center that can be used for meetings or private events. Then you go up to the 9th floor. So this actually is the view that's behind us. So if you're on our pool deck, you get to see the Biscayne Bay. We're right behind the historic Freedom Tower and right across the street from the Kaseya Center. So if people are here for a heat game or a concert, it's walking distance, about 2 blocks. On the pool deck, we serve lunch every day. We also have happy hour from 4 to 6. And this just has the beautiful views, as much sun as you can get in the city since it's elevated, and the happy hour cocktails are excellent. Going up to the 10th floor, we have Gale Wellness, which has a fitness center that is open 24 hours for hotel guests. We have daily fitness classes. And on the west side, we have the spa, which is full service spa with massages, facials, body treatments. And we have the largest hammam in downtown, which has a steam room, sauna, and a cold plunge. The amenity rooms are open to all hotel guests to use. If you don't get a treatment, you can still use the amenity rooms and the fitness center. And a lot of people love to stay in downtown since it is up and coming, as Lucas mentioned, but you still want to have the beach day. So we do have private beach club access for all of our hotel guests. That is included in your destination fee. So you get 2 complimentary chairs and towels per room, and you can go to the beach club every day with no additional fee. And that is the end of our presentation. That is Gale Miami Hotel and Residence. Go ahead.
Just real fast, I will be sending a promotion that we have for everyone that's on here. So it'll come via, a flyer plus a QR code, which goes directly into the booking link.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, Lucas and Katie. I look forward to that, and I will include that information on my Friday email. Next up, we have Franklin representing Marenas Beach Resort Miami.
Hello, everyone. I am trying to set up the video, but it looks like I was Susan, if you want to let me. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. Greetings from sunny South Florida here in Sunny Isles, known as Florida's Riviera. I represent Marenas Beach Resort, and I am going to share my screen shortly. Allow me one moment. Perfect. So Marenas Beach Resort is located, like I just mentioned, in Sunny Isles Beach. Just like Lucas's property, the Gale, we are a combination of, it's a condo hotel. So in our building, we have just shy of 300 units. Out of those, 225 of them are part of the hotel program, which means we completely manage them, manage the housekeeping, the engineering of it all. And we are a combination of classic rooms. Those have 1 king bed, 1 bedroom suite, which has a combination of 1 king bed, 1 queen sofa sleeper, and then 2 bedroom suites, which have 2 king beds and 1 sofa sleeper as well, maximum up to 6 guests. So we are a little bit further up north from Port Miami, but what's beautiful is that we're right in the middle of between Port Everglades and Port Miami. So we're right in the middle of both Miami and Fort Lauderdale International Airports. So there's an Aventura Brightline station as well. I know that's very important for those travelers, especially if they're coming down from Orlando. So it's very accessible to get to our property, and we are located on the beach. So part of our destination fee does include that beach service as well. Most of our accommodations, like I just mentioned, have private balconies, floor-to-ceiling windows, a full-size kitchen. The classic rooms do not have those. It's going to be mainly for the 1 bedroom suites and the 2 bedroom suites. The king-size beds, queen sofa sleepers, spacious bathrooms, and washer dryers. For our amenities here at the property, that's included with the $35 destination fee, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, 24-hour state-of-the-art fitness center and sauna, complimentary weekend fitness classes such as yoga, Zumba, all happens poolside, towels, beach chairs, and umbrellas, complimentary beach bike rental, a children's game room, and a nice glass of champagne at check-in. Obviously, who doesn't want to have a nice little champagne glass to start off their vacation? So these are going to be our classic rooms. We have two different views for those. One is going to be overlooking the bay, and then one overlooking the ocean. They are roughly 200 square feet, king size bed, spacious bathroom, and a private balcony with furniture. The one bedroom suites, this is what we're going to have the most of. This is for up to 4 guests. They do have a full size kitchen, washer dryer, queen size sofa sleeper, and a king size bed. The nice part of these is that they are on the side of the building, so every single room has a guaranteed view of both ocean and bay. I know that a lot of guests view is very important, so we don't want to definitely limit that. So the way that the building was designed is that every single room, no matter if it's in the very front or in the back, they will all have a nice view of both ocean and bay. A kitchen, including a breakfast bar, living area, the queen sofa bed, like I mentioned, washer dryer, king size bed, and the private terrace. This is going to be our deluxe bedroom suites. They're going to be a little bit bigger than the one bedroom suites that I just mentioned, just because they are. The difference between these is that instead of having one bathroom, you're going to have two bathrooms, and then you're going to have a dining room table as well. These also get combined with the classic rooms, the first room type that I mentioned. So you will have a two-bedroom suite, which would be these. The two-bedroom bayfront suite and the oceanfront suite are both 1,200 square feet. The Bayfront Suite is going to be fully focused on that bay view, which is nice for sunsets. You have the city of Miami that lights up around you. The ocean front is going to be full ocean front, so you have those nice sunrises from your private balcony. Two king size beds, one queen sofa sleeper, three spacious bathrooms, a wraparound balcony, kitchen including a breakfast bar and a dining table, and a washer and dryer. We also have penthouses. These are going to be for those more private guests because they're located on the roof of the building, so you have your own private terrace. In that terrace, you have outdoor furniture, you have your own private jacuzzi as well, in case you don't want to go downstairs and use the jacuzzi that all of the other guests are using. But then you can also have host dinners up there. So we've seen a lot of our guests doing as of lately is somebody from their party will go ahead and book either one oceanfront or a bayfront penthouse, and then they'll have a nice either cocktail hour up there or a dinner, either or it's facing the ocean or the bay. So again, the bay, which is obviously we're an oceanfront building, but the bayfront is my favorite view just because of those sunsets. Florida sunsets are unlike any other, and just seeing the whole city light up around you is definitely something remarkable and very beautiful to see. For dining, we do have two restaurants and two bars here at the property. One is a Piacere restaurant. It's going to focus on Latin, Italian food, great pasta, great pizzas. They serve breakfast buffet from 7:30 a.m. until 11 a.m. And then from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. we have lunch and dinner being served. The M Bar is adjacent to that. That's going to be located also lobby level. And then next to our pool and beach, we have another restaurant and bar. This is the Pool and Beach Bar, and then as well as in-room dining until 11 p.m. The Pool and Beach Bar, they start their services at around 10 a.m. and then it lasts until about sunset, which is when our beach service they start dismantling the chairs and cabanas out there. But then our pool area, it's open until about 11 p.m. We also do have private meetings for private meeting rooms for smaller events. Our largest meeting room, since this is a boutique property, can accommodate up to 80 guests. We have an executive boardroom for up to 16 guests, and we have on-site catering. A lot of our space as well is outside, so we do a lot of events either on the beach, next to the pool, in lobby level terraces, or in the mezzanine level terrace for those nice warm Florida afternoons. And the nearby attractions were, as I mentioned at the beginning of the call, we are very conveniently located right in the middle of both Miami and Fort Lauderdale. So we have Aventura Mall, which is right across the bridge from us, Boleta River State Park, Newport Fishing Pier. Fun fact about the pier, anything that if any of your guests are into fishing, anything that they can fish, they can actually take to the restaurant that's at the pier, and they can go ahead and grill it for them. So that's a very cool experience that not a lot of places can offer. We have Gulfstream Park and Casino, so they do great horse races that are worldwide known, and then Hard Rock Stadium, which is where the Miami Dolphins play, but also a lot of concerts, a lot of events happen there, different festivals, which is very close by to the property. And what's very cool, I know, Leanne, that you and your team stayed here not too long ago in the fam trip back in November. We have a complimentary Sunny Isles Beach shuttle that there's an app you can go ahead and download and you can track the shuttle. So I know that a lot of question is, do I need transportation? Do I need to arrange my own either car service or rent a car? No, because the city has thought of that for you. So it's complimentary. Anybody can use it. You can just hop on and hop off. There's several different stops between Sunny Isles and Aventura that your guests can go ahead and use. And the beauty of it is the app that you can go ahead and track the shuttle so you're not wasting time out there waiting for it. And like mentioned before, what we'll do for you, Leanne, in your email, we'll also go ahead and share with you guys a custom link for your guests. And where for the first couple of groups, we are going to be increasing that commission percentage, just so we can go ahead and entice those groups to stay with us. We would love it for your guests to try out Sunny Isles. I know that a lot of them might not know where it's about, but if you want to think of it this way, I know a lot of the Canadian market knows where Hollywood, Florida is. So we're just 10 minutes south of that, just to get a better understanding of where we're at. So thank you very much once again. Pleasure to meet all of you.
Thank you so much, Franklin. As you say, yes, definitely easily accessible in Sunny Isles. Excellent beachfront option for your clients and even for yourself if you want to go down and stay. And next, I'd like to invite Carolina. She is representing 2 Marriott properties in Dania Pointe, which is out by the Fort Lauderdale Airport. Welcome, Carolina.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for Leanne, and thank you, Susan, Paul, for the invitation. I'm Carolina Torres. I'm the area director of sales for Dania Pointe Hotels. And thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure for me to be here with such a group of agents and travel professionals. And really, I was looking for this webinar. We value the importance and we appreciate the support that you bring us and the partnership. I represent the. Can you everybody see my screen?
Oh, we couldn't.
Yes.
Yes, now we can again, Carolina. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So I represent the Marriott and AC Hotel Fort Lauderdale Airport, and we are located at Dania Pointe. And for you to know what Dania Pointe is a lifestyle district and a mall destination, and it features a million square feet, a little bit over a million square feet of retail, and also prime shops, dine, also recreational areas. It also has a residential. It's also the headquarters location for Spirit Airlines and also entertainment. So it's really a great place to be. So they have signature events and very family oriented and very safe. It's patrol 24/7 and very close by Fort Lauderdale Airport and Port Everglades. So our hotels, Marriott Fort Lauderdale Airport and AC Fort Lauderdale Airport Hotel, brand new hotels. Technically, we opened at the end of 2021. The hotels features technically don't do any justice to how beautiful location and how beautiful the hotels are. And we opened, like as I mentioned, towards the end of 2021. Both hotels are next to each other. However, each hotel is independent. We have independent lobbies, addresses. We have a few amenities that we share, but in general, so each as per the brand, so each hotel features has their own personality. So we are conveniently located, like as I mentioned, in the heart of the Dania Pointe district, and the hotels are only 1.5 miles to Fort Lauderdale Airport, and about 3 miles to Port Everglades, 3.5 about plus or minus to Port Everglades cruise terminals. And we provide the hotels complimentary shuttle service to and from Fort Lauderdale Airport, and this works 24/7, very convenient. And additional to this, We have a vast list of amenities that technically are perfect for any traveler coming to this area, and they can enjoy everything we can offer here in South Florida. Some of the amenities, so we're walking distance to dozens of restaurants, entertainment shops, and also we are the tallest buildings here in Dania Beach. If you are familiar to Dania Beach, so we are technically sharing border with Fort Lauderdale. And it's a very well-known and wealthy location for travelers because it's quiet, but at the same time also it provides easy commute to Miami-Dade, Palm Beach, and within Broward venues and attractions. So our hotels, our Marriott Hotel features 196 rooms. This is a sample, so you can see a sample of our rooms in the screen, and we have 137 king size beds and 59 queen. The hotel features 14-story, and also we features approximately 15,000 square feet of meeting space that are perfect for small, medium, or large meetings and events. And also, as you can see, so we have a rooftop pool with beautiful sunsets and a very extensive fitness center. Within some of the services that we offer here at the hotel, so we have a restaurant that opens at 6:30 in the morning until 11 in the morning, and then after that, so we start the all-day menu. We also have in-room dining. We have a bar. If you can see also, we have M Club for elite brand Marriott members, and the outdoor terrace, which is very nice to sit down and you can have a couple of drinks. You can even have dinner that in that area. So the hotels also have bike rentals, and we have signature events. We have like music twice a week. We also have yoga class. We have some events such as sip and paint. We have chocolate and paint, and we have also we just introduced yoga class. During the holidays, we have on a weekly basis, we have Santa visiting the kids, and also we have specialty events during the holidays. We have packages. We have cruise package that offer transfers to and from Port Everglades cruise terminals too. So all this could be booked through our website or through your systems. This is a picture of our M Club. M Club is open 24/7 and for elite members, so they can have their complimentary breakfast and also their refreshments. As a sample, so I can show you some of the spaces that we have for weddings, and for those with large groups also we can have very nice events, dinners, breakfast, and all those type of services that normally large groups open. I have a summary here of some of the amenities that we have and the highlight of the hotels, but in general, so one of the most the questions that I get asked the most is about the transportation. As I mentioned, we have the complimentary shuttle service. We have on-site food, and normally our food services starts at 6 in the morning until midnight. We have valet parking and self-parking as a fee. We do not allow pets, however, we do allow service animals. And also we have the 24 hours fitness center and this beautiful rooftop pool in which you can, like one of our colleagues said, a beautiful sunset that we can see. Saying this, I would like also to introduce our AC Hotel. Some of you also have visited us here at the hotel. So it's just next to the Marriott Hotel. We have some shared amenities, such as the pool area is a shared area for us, and also the fitness center. As you mentioned, as I can see, one of another real picture with the sunsets. We have a bar. We have a bar with 17 signature drinks. The AC, the food and beverage services that we have feature breakfast. Breakfast also starts at 6:30 in the morning until 10:30 in the morning, and on weekends we extend a little bit until 11. And we also have dinner that start at 5 until midnight, and also a bar, like I mentioned, with 17 signature breakfast, signature drinks. And we also have beautiful outdoors areas in which people really enjoy to just sit down and enjoy the beautiful weather, especially during this time of the year. We do have cruise packages, and these cruise packages includes features such as breakfast, transportation to the port, also parking. Depends on what type of package you're looking for. That's something that I can send you a description of each one and the booking code. And these packages are commissionable to travel agents. So this is a sample of our beautiful rooms. Like if you're familiar with the AC, so it's technically a non-clutter room, a sample of the lobby and the breakfast area. I would like also to point out that our rooms for both at Marriott and the AC Hotel features a mini fridge. Also, we have coffee maker. We have a safe deposit box, all that complimentary. Upon request, also we can provide a microwave to the customers because some of them, especially families, they travel with kids and stuff like that. So we do have those services on site. We have here some of our popular packages. We have the European breakfast package at the AC, the cruise package. Also, we have a stay, shop, and experience package, which features a book of discounts at the Dania Pointe. And mostly everything is, we also have bike rentals at both properties. We are some of the questions that we ask, some of the attractions nearby. We are within 3 to 7 miles to some of the most beautiful beaches of this area. We are within nearby Dania Beach, Fort Lauderdale Beach, Hollywood Beach, and I can continue. So all the coast of Florida. We are within 3 miles to the Hard Rock Casino, the Dania Beach Casino. Just a walking distance, we also have the Improv Comedy Club. The water taxi is close by. Also, a Sawgrass Mall, the Hard Rock Stadium, Flamingo Gardens, Butterfly World. In reality, there's a lot of things to do in this area. I'm pretty sure Paul is going to talk about that a lot. So, but once something that people ask about these hotels is that we have seen that a lot of the customers come to our hotels and they really don't even go further because there's so much to do in this area. So saying this, also I have a list of some of the restaurants. It's dozens of restaurants at walking distance, stores, and much more. So if you have any question, please let me know. I can send lately a link with a QR code and more of the fact sheet and description of our hotel.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, Carolina. We all have so much great information to share with everyone. I appreciate you cramming it into a short time frame. And I have to say that all of our hotel partners were wonderful hosts to our fam group. We were there in November, and I can highly recommend all of the properties as excellent choices for your clients in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and Sunny Isles. And Susan, I can see you there ready to go. I would like to invite everyone back to go through the question and answer. It looks like we've got quite a few there. And just to let you know that this is just a pause in the webinar. Carolina referred to Paul is going to continue with Visit Lauderdale after we go through our Q&A questions specific to our 3 hotel partners. Susan, I'll let you get started and I'll invite all of our partners back to turn on your cameras and your microphones.
All right. Really great job, everybody. I'm going to just start from the bottom for the timeline based on the hotel. There's been a couple people, Carolina, who are asking how they can book your packages for the cruise. How would they book those?
Our packages are already advertised and published online, so they can find it in brand.com or through the GDS system. So I can send the booking code for each one, and but they are the first 2 packages that they're gonna find online within our systems.
And Jessica's asking in general, will there be a list of these hotels afterwards? So we're going to send out later on by Friday, I believe. Leanne's going to send out follow-up emails. So you guys are going to have all the information that you guys need. And yes, Suzanne, Carolina mentioned the cruise package, a complimentary shuttle is available and returned to the cruise terminal and back to the hotel. So is it both ways, Carolina?
It's one way. It goes to the cruise package, and because your agents, I'm going to explain why we don't have the return one. You can arrange it actually with our transportation company, but we have noticed that a lot of our travelers, even though they book the round trip package, so normally they go directly from the port directly to the airport, and sometimes based on the time that they are coming off the cruise, so it's a little bit difficult for the driver to be waiting over there. So yes, they can. Our package includes transportation to the port. However, they would like to arrange the way back, so they can do that too. So we just have to coordinate it. But within the package, only the transportation to the port.
Okay, great. Just Kathy was asking, and I'll just say this from my side so I can answer it. There will be a recording. We record all of our webinars. So how you can find this later on, if you want to go back to refer to it, is can be loaded up onto Leanne's page. So you just go to spoiledagent.com, go down to the hotel, the tourist board tab, and then you're going to see Visit Florida there, and you'll be able to get that. Okay, Kathy, no worries. You're welcome, Suzanne. Okay, we just talked about the shuttles for the Marriott and the AC Hotel. So we're okay for those. And so Linda's asking on Zoom, and I know there's a similar question on Facebook. I believe this is for Carolina by the time frame that this has been posted. The day rate would be upon return on the cruise.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question.
Would the day rate be upon the return on the cruise? So can they?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, they can book it. Yeah.
Okay. And Sue's asking on Facebook. I'm just going to hop over to Facebook for Carolina. Um, and do you guys offer day rates for late flights for cruisers with access to the pool, the gym, but not a room?
Yes, we do have a resort pass, and they can book that online. I'm gonna share the link here on the chat box. We do have a resort pass, includes we pick them up at the airport, includes the shuttle, and also includes the usage of the pool, cabana, pool chair, and towels.
Okay.
And it can be booked through resortpass.com.
Okay, and I believe this is the last one for Carolina in the lineup here. Any type of agent rates available?
Yes, we do have available. They're based upon availability, but through Marriott, you know that we have a very good program for travel agents. As of right now, based on the availability that we have, I believe, and they can book it through the website also, 15% off for travel agents. As of right now, for this busy season, I don't have the fantastic rates available. I know that that's coming. However, you can always reach out to me to see what I have available, but we're extremely busy, and we didn't want to have the opportunity to at least offer some discounts to travel agents. But yes.
Okay. I believe this one's for Franklin, and maybe also Lucas and Katie, but how much is the destination fee? Franklin?
Here at Marenas, the destination fee is $35 per night, plus 13% tax.
Okay, and Lucas and Katie?
Ours is the same, $35 per night, but it does include 2 cocktails per day, the beach access, complimentary bikes, and lots of great stuff.
Okay, great. I believe this one is for Lucas and Katie. Marion was running a little bit late, so just a question, do you guys have any agreements with any of the cruise companies like Celebrity, Norwegian, Oceania, etc.?
Right now, we work with NCL and with Royal Caribbean.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And I believe this one is for Franklin. Is there any transportation for the cruise to the airport, cruise port?
No, we don't have current transportation right now.
Okay. And Lucas and Katie?
We have transportation partners we can refer, and it's less than a mile away. So if it's Uber, it's very quick.
Okay, great. Arlene's asking for Lucas and Katie. The Gale Hotel is it working with any tour operators as well? So if direct bookings, would there be commission?
They are commissioned 10%.
Okay.
Yep.
And do you guys work with any tour operators in Canada?
We do not.
Okay.
We do not, but we're on all the GDS, all of the consortia that you can think of
Okay,
as an
great.
independent hotel.
For sure. And how come I know that there was just a FAM, Leanne just had a FAM recently in November to this area with these partners. So there is FAMs. This one, it just happened, of course. Um, and Hackam actually specializes in groups to Miami and Fort Lauderdale. They're very popular for their guests, and they always encourage pre and post. So I guess, can they reach out to you guys if they want to come and do any hotel inspections?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
And also, I had put all of the information of the contacts into the chat on Zoom and on Facebook as you guys were chatting, so it's there as well. Jennifer's asking for the Gale, are the couches in the rooms sofa beds?
They are not, but we do have some rooms that do have a sofa bed. But the ones you saw, no.
We also have cots available if anyone
Yeah.
needs additional sleeping space.
Yeah.
Okay. Eric is asking for Lucas and Katie, where do you catch the Metro Mover, or is it just available from your hotel?
It's directly outside. We have a stop, but they're every couple of blocks between the Adrian Arts Center and Edgewater, all the way down to the end of Brickell. So lots of shopping centers and different places you can go within less than 10 minutes.
Okay, great.
Goes to the Bright Line as well.
Perfect. Just a comment on Facebook from Cece. Hi, Cece. She's going to be going on a cruise from the Port Everglades in October, and she's looking for a pre and post hotel. So she's happy that she's on here today.
Awesome.
Awesome. I'm just checking Facebook here. Looks like we're good. They all say hello to everyone on Facebook. Awesome. Okay, so I believe that is it for now. Now we're going to visit with Paul, and Leanne, I'll let you take over from here.
Wow, thank you so much for all the questions. We really, really appreciate it. On behalf of our hotel partners, thank you so much. That Friday email is going to be jam-packed with information. And Paul is up next. He is going to talk about some of the activities, things to see and do in the Greater Lauderdale area. Paul, if we do happen to be short on time at the end, agents, I'm going to ask you, put your questions in the Q&A. And if for some reason we don't have a chance to get to them, I will send them to Paul and will be answered by email. All right, Paul, happy to pass it over to you.
Hi, everybody, and thank you so much, Leanne. I really appreciate it, and I am overjoyed that I am actually here speaking with you. Can't wait to share my presentation. As most of you probably already do know, we are one of the top locations for travel from Canada. Again, Southeast Florida. We are great partners with Miami and the entire Southeast coast. So again, always great to have our Canadian friends coming here, whether it's for a week, whether it's for pre and post, or if you're a snowbird. We love when you come down and we treat you as family here. I also have the great pleasure of visiting Canada on a regular basis. I'm up there quite a bit for consumer shows, virtuoso, sales missions, and meetings in general. So again, thank you so much for making Canada my second home. I'm going to keep the presentation kind of fast because I know we are short on time. So I may go through some slides very quickly. And as Leanne pointed out, just let me know if you have any questions and we'll make sure we get to them. So without further ado, here we go. So everybody, hi, welcome. And we're going to experience the Greater Fort Lauderdale region, Fort Lauderdale pre and post. So thank you so much for being here. And we are off. This is where we are located. And again, most of you do know where we are. We're about 20 miles north of Miami. Again, everything is very conveniently located, and we're right on the east coast of Florida. So if you take a look at the map, you'll see again that literally the airport is directly right in the middle of downtown Fort Lauderdale. And again, surrounded close to the beach, the Everglades. We have so many access points in terms of highways to get in and out of. Very easy to get into, which we're going to cover in just a few minutes. Who are we? What is the Greater Fort Lauderdale region all about? We're about water culture. We're about diversity. And we are about accessibility. And accessibility actually has two meanings, which we're going to get into right now, I believe. 24 miles of golden beaches. That's what we're also known for. So literally from top to bottom, from going up to West Palm Beach County all the way down to Miami-Dade County. We are 24 miles right on the coastline. These are some of our main municipalities. Everyone obviously knows Fort Lauderdale. We also have Dania Beach, Hillsborough, Pompano, Hallandale Beach, which is our extreme south, Lauderdale by the Sea, which is actually one of my favorite municipalities. It represents really old-time Florida, Deerfield Beach, and Hollywood. So we talked about water culture. Water culture is what we are seriously all about. If you like to be under, on top of, or above water, we are the place to be, whether it be through our boating, through our beaches, through our Everglades, through water skiing, scuba and snorkeling. We are the place to come if you do like water and water activities. We are known as the Venice of America. Why are we known as the Venice of America? We have over 300 miles of navigable waterways throughout our area. I personally live 5 to 6 miles inland, and there's a yachting community an eighth of a mile from where I live. And when I tell you it doesn't get old, it doesn't get old when you drive by them and you see these massive yachts literally right by a neighborhood inland. It's amazing. We are also called the yachting capital of the world. And why is that? We have over 50,000 yachts, boats, catamarans, literally incorporated here in the state of Florida, or registered, excuse me, in the state of Florida and in Greater Fort Lauderdale region. This is an actual picture of our boat show, which is the largest in-water boat show in the world, held every October at the end of the month. This is true. Could you imagine parallel parking boats like this? Well, they do, and it is simply amazing. So we are everyone under the sun. And what does that mean? Well, it means just this. We accept and have everyone that you could possibly imagine, whether culture, religion, sexual orientation. They are here and we welcome them. We have over 170 cultures right here in the Greater Fort Lauderdale region, and over 140 plus languages are spoken here literally daily. That's pretty unbelievable if you think about it. That's not tourists. Those are actually people that live here. So you can actually imagine what the food scene is like with all the different cultures. We are the LGBTQ capital of Florida, as well as the second largest LGBTQ population in the United States. Pretty amazing. A lot of people don't realize that. Most of our businesses that are in Wilton Manors, restaurants, bars, nightclubs, stores, are LGBTQ plus owned. It's an amazing area to come and see and enjoy. We are also everyone under the sun in terms of accessibility, which I did speak about a little bit earlier. We are very proud to be a verified destination, verified Wheel the World location. What does that mean? That means that this is an organization that comes in and literally measures. They measures the lengths of bed. Can a wheelchair get in and out of a hotel or onto a boat for an attraction, onto the beach? We're very proud to state that we are destination verified, as well as our airport, the Greater Fort Lauderdale International Hollywood Airport. We also have the Hidden Disabilities Program, which is a sunflower lanyard program. When you see someone that is wearing one of these lanyards, it definitely gives people the idea and knowledge that this is someone that may need extra time coming off of a plane, or may need extra help with their luggage, or help trying to find something. We look at all disabilities as, hey, you are welcome here. We have services that will help you. Everyone is entitled to a wonderful and incredible vacation with friends, with family, or on their own. And we are quite capable of making sure they have a wonderful time here in our region. And there's also another type of accessibility, the accessibility of how to get here. We are, of course, easy access with our airport. And I believe Lucas is someone who brought this up earlier, maybe during our practice session. But a lot of people will fly out of the Greater Fort Lauderdale Airport because it is so easy to get in and out of. It's right off of 95, Route 95. It's off of 595, and it's also off of A1A and Route 1. It's literally an eighth of a mile, or I'm sorry, a little over a mile and a half from Port Everglades. So again, pre and post cruising, it's easy to get in and out of the airport to get there. It's 10 minutes from the beach, 5 to 10 minutes from downtown Fort Lauderdale. We have the Bright Line, and I think I saw that there was a question in the chat about this as well. The Bright Line literally connects Orlando to Miami. with several stops along the way, and we are one of those stops. Our station is downtown. It is a high-speed train, and it's about time that the United States and our region caught up with the rest of the world in terms of high-speed train and transportation. If you have not experienced this, it is wonderful. We are 3 hours by train from Orlando, 35 minutes from Miami downtown, which was also mentioned in Lucas's presentation. Again, let us know if you have questions about it. They do have agent rates. It is a wonderful experience and beats the heck out of driving literally from Orlando down to the Greater Fort Lauderdale region on that boring turnpike. And this is truly who we are all about. I did not bring up Port Everglades that much in terms of the water activities that we have to offer, but we're known as one of the cruise ship capitals of the world. We are the third busiest home port in the world for cruises. We have 8 cruise terminals here. As I mentioned earlier, we're the closest seaport to airport connection in the United States. And one of the things that we like to mention is our ships are literally going out full. It's amazing. And that's not just pre-pandemic, but in general, they are going out full now. So if you have people that are very interested in any type of cruising, I highly recommend it. And I'm going to show you next who the cruise lines are that come out of Port Everglades. So if you want to take a quick second and take a look at this, we have Ritz-Carlton Yacht Collection. We have Disney, of course, Princess Cruises, Royal, Viking, Crystal, Celebrity, just to name a few. And let's talk about our lodging here. Now, we just had the AC and the Marriott at Dania Pointe talk, and it was a wonderful presentation. So I'm going to go over some of our other properties that we have. So we have Fun for All. What does that mean exactly? That means that it accommodates families. It can accommodate a bachelorette or bachelor party. It can accommodate a business person. We have the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, incredible entertainment venue, huge casino. They get big acts in there. The Rolling Stones have played there. It's a 6,000 person theater seating, great restaurants, and it's located right in Hollywood. The Plunge Beach Resort is in Lauderdale by the Sea, right on the beach. We have the Marriott Harbor Beach Resort and Spa, which is on Fort Lauderdale Beach, again, directly on the beach. So you literally can walk right outside of the hotel on Fort Lauderdale Beach. And we have Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort, which is right on the boardwalk, not boardwalk, but broadwalk. And it is obviously after Jimmy Buffett. That is what it symbolizes. You'll hear his music. You'll feel his presence there in terms of the relaxation aspect of it. They have some great restaurants. They have a family and a kids program there as well, a kids club. So highly recommend it. And it's centrally located right on the boardwalk, as I mentioned. World-class accommodations. We have the Hilton Fort Lauderdale Beach, which is now the beach house. It was just recently name changed. I need to update my slide, I noticed. We have the Four Seasons Fort Lauderdale, which is a little over 2.5 years old now. It was a new build right on the beach. We have the Ritz-Carlton Fort Lauderdale, which is a Virtuoso location. And we have the Conrad right on the beach, which is also a Virtuoso location. And perfect for every occasion. We have the Cambria Fort Lauderdale Beach, the Hotel Marin, which is in the southern part of the beach. We have the Hyatt Centric Las Olas, which is right in downtown Hollywood off of Las Olas Boulevard. And we have the AC Marriott Hotel Fort Lauderdale Beach as well. So as you can see, based on just these 3 slides, we have accommodations that really cover all tiers. So if it's something that you're looking for in terms of a 5-star property, we have it. If you're looking for something that's a little bit lower end, we also have that as well. We have over 500 locations in the Great Fort Lauderdale region. Some hotel projects that are coming and that have actually just arrived. We have the Whitfield, which will be coming in the winter of 2025. That'll be in downtown Fort Lauderdale on Las Olas. It's more of a niche kind of cool type of hotel, about 140 plus rooms. Pier 66 Resort and Marina, which just opened up. It's It just opened up. It's a 5-star hotel. It is on 17th Street. Right across the bridge and on the Intracoastal. It's adjacent to Port Everglades. And then we have the Omni, which will be finished this summer and early fall, which is attached to our convention center and Port Everglades. It's going to be an 800-room property. All new builds. If you want to get out on the water, we've got several options for you. We have the water taxi, which I highly recommend as transportation around our area. You don't need a car here. You truly do not. You can use either our circuit, which is a complimentary service that can get you around the Greater Fort Lauderdale area. You can use the water taxi, which will take you up the Intracoastal and the New River. It goes as far north as Pompano, as far south as Hollywood Beach, and it will go into downtown Fort Lauderdale as well. You have the Jungle Queen, which is a dinner theater. It was created in the 1930s. It's very iconic, very Fort Lauderdale-ish, if you will. It's a boat ride that takes them out to their private island where they have incredible entertainment. They have a like a tiki type of show with dancers, Polynesian type dancers. They have barbecued chicken, barbecued ribs, and they really do give you a great show as to what's going on the waterfront with our mansions and our yachts, and they make it a lot of fun, a lot of jokes, a lot of comedic relief, if you will. And then we have the Cruisin' Tiki, which you can see is actually a very small venue on the water, but you can bring your own drink if you'd like, and you literally just cruise around the Intracoastal and have a great time with the captain. A few things to do out in the Everglades. Now, the Everglades are 2/3 of our county. So literally you have the Greater Fort Lauderdale region, and then 2/3 going west are the Everglades. We have Sawgrass Recreation Park. We have Flamingo Gardens, two iconic attractions that Greater Fort Lauderdale has to offer. Great for pre and post cruising as well. If you have never done an airboat ride, I highly recommend it. When Leanne brought her group here, we did that and they had a blast. It's basically like doing a convertible on a highway with the top down, doing 60 miles an hour. Wonderful experience. It's the alligators, the bird life, all the different types of vegetation that is there. Just an amazing time. And the captains give you a great tour and an explanation as to how the Everglades really do work and that ecosystem. So let's talk about shopping and we call retail therapy. We have Sawgrass Mills Mall, 350 outlet stores. The picture you see here is of the Colonnade, which are your higher end stores, your Yves Saint Laurent, and of course things like St. John, which you see here, your higher end. We have Las Olas Boulevard, which has incredible restaurants, bars, very cool type stores, boutique stores, if you will. You can literally walk from this point where you see the Las Olas sign all the way down to the beach. Take you about a half hour, 45 minutes at a brisk walk. It's a nice walk. There are several hotels as well as I mentioned, the Hyatt Centric, the Riverside, as well as the new property that's being built that we talked about earlier. The Del Mar is not far. We have a Courtyard, a Hampton. So again, great place to stay if you don't want to stay by the airport or by the beach. And we have Dania Pointe. I'm not going to go into too much on this as it was covered earlier by my partner in crime at Dania Beach. But again, great place to go shopping, lots of great restaurants, boutique stores, just a great place to walk around. And they also have a lot of entertainment as well throughout the day and on weekends. And this is literally just brand new. And Leanne, I don't think you had a chance to see this either. This is called Marina Village. There are 8 culinary kiosks. It's right on A1A by Fort Lauderdale Beach. It's also one of the stops for the water taxi. I'm going to go there actually this Friday night with my wife and try Mason's. It's not on here, our Mason's Famous Lobster Roll because my last name is Mason, so I've got to have a Mason's Lobster Roll. I'll let you all know how it is. And I would be remiss if I did not talk about sports. Now, I know most of you are going, oh, yeah, that's great. Look, the Panthers, they won the Stanley Cup. He's going to talk about it. Yes, I am. The Florida Panthers, which play in Fort Lauderdale, in the Greater Fort Lauderdale region. It is not Miami. They are actually here in Sunrise, which is a part of Broward County in the Greater Fort Lauderdale region. As you can see there's Kachuk holding up the trophy in the ocean, the Stanley Cup. And they play at Amerant Bank, which is right next to Sawgrass Mills Mall. We also have the Inter Miami team. That is Mr. Messi there. He does play here, and they do play in Fort Lauderdale. Again, Chase Stadium is where they play. They will be in Miami eventually, but right now we get to say that they are here, and we are very proud to have them here. the Lauderdale Loyalist program. And if you get a chance, please take a picture of the QR code there. Lauderdale Loyalist is our program. It's about a 2 to 3 hour program, which will certify you as a Lauderdale Loyalist. And what's great about that program is we will be able to present you after you graduate with ideas, itineraries, marketing, pictures, all kinds of things that you can use to market our region. It is a great program. It is definitely worthwhile taking. You'll get a little pin that has Lauderdale Loyalist, and you're also going to be eligible for the following page, which is our passport program, which after you are a Lauderdale Loyalist, you'll have access to this where you can receive discounts and special programs and prices for some of our attractions and restaurants throughout our region. This is our travel advisory page at VisitLauderdale.com, travel trade. And please follow us at Leisure Lauderdale and at Visit Lauderdale. And again, please, there's our QR code. Please take that a picture of that when you get a chance. I'll leave it up there for a few seconds. And what are the top 10 reasons for coming to our region? Number one is weather. Again, I know that you're all over Canada. I saw someone post about Winnipeg and how cold it is right now. We're the place to come. We have 3,000 hours of sunshine every year. Ease, we talked about that. We have so many flights that come in from WestJet, Air Transat, Porter, and of course Air Canada. Affordability, lower taxes, and it's a lesser cost compared to our neighbors to the north and to our neighbors to the south. We are green. We didn't really talk about that, but we do believe in sustainability here. A lot of our hotels, attractions, and restaurants are committed to this. We're also blue. We talked about our 300 miles of waterways, 24 miles of coastline. I'm not going to cover the convention center district because that's not what you're here for. But again, it is attached to Port Everglades. It's always happy hour here. Think about that for a second. How Margaritaville has the name of a drink in it. So we have an ale trail as well. We also have a lot of rooftop bars as well as hidden speakeasies, which I highly recommend. Waterfront dining on the waterfront. There is nothing like it. Open air dining. Unique venues. We talked a little bit about the museums and, of course, our attractions, especially out by the Everglades. And you get people like me who can help you with any questions you have. We call it sensational service here. And I'd like to thank you all for being here with me. It has been an absolute pleasure, and we love our Canadians.
Thank you so much, Paul. And we love Florida. I think we can all attest to that, right? And my goodness, 1 week fan trip was not enough. I need to come back and visit and visit and visit, but there's so many things that you can do to enhance your clients' leisure vacations, pre-post cruise. Thank you so much to our partners for your time and for sharing all this valuable information. A reminder, I will include as much as possible in my Friday email to you, and it will also include their contact, their email, so you could reach out to them if there's more information that you need. And Susan, I think you want to jump in. Do we have time for
Yeah,
a few
absolutely.
questions? Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. We got some great questions for Paul, and I want to make sure that we get to them for sure. So I just want to say if anyone has to hop off, you guys are going to be qualified for the prize. So we appreciate your time, but we want to get through the questions. There's a few here for Paul on Facebook and Zoom, and we just want to make sure we get to everyone's questions. So not to worry. Okay, let's see here. Sue said, "Bring me again, Leanne. We want to explore together on Facebook."
You're always welcome. That's fantastic.
It
Amazing.
was a great fam. Thanks, Sue. Good to see you, hear you.
And Teresa says 1 week isn't enough. She wants to get back and she loves all this great information on Facebook.
Oh, hi,
Pleasure.
Teresa.
It's important to say that stuff too. If you don't mind, Paul, do you mind just mentioning what the name of the tiki taxi was called?
The water taxi or
Yes.
cruise and tiki?
The cruising, that's it, that one.
Yes, it's on our website. So all you have to do is go on board www.visitlauderdale.com, and you can find all of these types of venues and programs that will help you get around. And I am serious, you really do not need a car here. Unless you really, I mean, you can obviously, but why pay for parking when you don't have to?
Right. So that's for you, Debbie, on Facebook. That's answering your question. And I just want to say a lot of people are saying, Paul, what a great presentation you did.
Thank you.
For sure. I think that's super important. Okay, so Arlene's asking on Zoom, and Arlene's in Newfoundland. Is Pier 66 in Fort Lauderdale, 17th Street, near the Embassy Suites area?
It's yes would be the straight out answer. However, Pier 66 is across the 17th Street Bridge, closer to the beach. Maybe a quarter of a mile, half a mile tops, not even.
Okay. Okay, so Madeline's asking, she'd love to receive more details on the scheduled events. Is there any way we can?
Oh, sure. We always have that, of course, again, on our website, but we literally have events on I mean, we have our food and wine this weekend coming up, which is right on the beach. It's a fantastic program. We literally have events every week. Just go on online with that. And if you have any questions about those events, just let me know.
Okay, great. Do you mind, Paul, resharing the QR code you had up earlier?
Um,
There's a couple asking for it.
Let me see if I can. Do you want
And
me to
while
share my
you're,
screen again?
yeah, sure.
You got
Um,
it.
and while
Let me
you're
just.
doing that, just a
Uh,
comment from Matthew, go Panthers. Glad
I
he says, too
love
funny,
that.
boast away. Glad to see such hockey as a success there.
Well, truth be told, total transparency. I grew up outside of Philadelphia. I'm a Flyers fan, but our team is terrible, and we know it. And we lose to the Maple Leafs all the time. So you should all be very proud of that, those from the Toronto area. But yes, no, go Panthers. It is a lot of fun, and there are always tickets available. Even after winning the cup, you can still get seats.
So
As a
good.
matter of fact, I've heard people tell us that it is cheaper to fly down on a weekend, let's say, come and watch a game, do some shopping, what have you, stay overnight, fly back the next day, than it is to go to see a Toronto Maple Leafs game. Think about
Okay, that
that.
sounds enticing. Judy said, if there's time, can you please just tell us a little bit more about the passport again? I was busy taking notes and I
Oh,
missed some of your points, so that's great, Judy.
well, I'm actually on that page right now. I don't know if everyone can see this. I hope you can.
Yep.
But I'm actually on that passport page right now. So take a picture of that QR code,
Oh,
um,
yep.
if they can, and you can apply for the passport, access the digital passport, so it's accessible through digital, and then you just enjoy the discounts. So a lot of our attractions and our restaurants, hotels will have discounts and programs, special rates for passports, Lauderdale Loyalist passports.
Okay, great. And let's see here. I know maybe Leanne, for you, Diane was asking about the fan that you just had, maybe if there's other ones coming up.
Oh yeah, we will always do FAMs, right, Leanne? I'll have you guys come anytime you want. You just let me know, and you're always welcome here. Our partners love FAMs. We just had our partner meeting. We have a quarterly meeting with all of our partners here, and one of the main features of the meeting today was about the FAMs we did all of last year in 2024. And yes, Leanne, I did mention about the pre and post Canadian FAM.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you, Paul.
You're
That's good
welcome.
news that they want to come see you all. Like, that's fantastic. So Chris says, at a point of argument for visiting rum lovers, which destination boasts the best rum distillery to recommend to our clients?
Oh my God. Wow. Now that's a new one for me. I'll be honest with you. I'll have to check on that. Please do me a favor. Send me an email with that question, and I'll see what I can find out for you. I know we do have a distillery here. Um, I don't know if they do rum though. I'll be very honest with you. I'm not sure. I know St. Augustine's rum is fantastic. Not to sell St. Augustine, but it is.
That's okay. Okay. So also, I know a lot of people are asking Leanne how they can become on the fan list, and I don't know if you want to talk about how they can become pros.
You know what? It's fantastic to see. We can see how many people are staying on the webinar, and I really, really do appreciate your time. Obviously, there's a zest for this information. These are areas that you're selling to your clients and just need a little more help with enhancing their stay. So I think maybe what I can do this time is when I send out that Friday email, I'll put a note. I'll say, "Are you interested in a FAM to Southwest Florida?" And then just send me a reply. And then, Paul, I can even, if you know, and I'd have to get your approval to share your email because we know about these Canadian privacy laws.
It's okay.
And I
Yes.
will share that through with Paul.
You can always share my email. That's how we really communicate today. I am very good at responding by email, usually within the day, unless I'm traveling, and then I promise it's never more than a day or two.
For
Okay,
sure. Thank you, Paul. And then
Always.
I just needed their approval to share their email with you as well. So
Oh,
we'll
of
forward
course.
those off too. Yeah. So you might be, you might have a few to answer, a few hundred.
Not a problem.
Okay, I just see Debbie on Facebook. Debbie, can you just be a little more specific? I just see Southwest or Southeast Florida. Maybe what's your question?
Oh,
And
I'm
then,
sorry. Yeah, I'm saying Southwest. I mean Southeast.
okay, okay,
We
there you
did
go,
have found a
Debbie.
Southwest as well, but this would be Southeast. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay, great, Debbie. That's good. Debbie's on her game over here on Facebook.
Yeah.
But I
Um,
will, I will to mention actually to add to that, we do a lot of partnering with our friends on the West Coast. Tampa is a terrific partner. So is of course Naples, the entire West Coast. So in reality, we'd love you to stay for a week to 10 days here, of course. Spend your entire 6 months here. But we know that that's not always reality. So we highly recommend that you do those types of stops along the way.
okay. And yes, Diane, by the end of the week, I know Leanne's going to send out a very comprehensive email to all of you that listen live today with all these great things that you're all looking for, which is amazing. So, and it's all recorded too. If you guys need to go back to refer to things, again, it's going to be on Leanne's supplier page. Just go to spoiledagent.com, click on the tourist board tab, and then you're going to have Visit Florida and all of our past ones too, right, Leanne? Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see here. So this is just a general question, maybe for Leanne. Maria's asking, she's looking for tickets for her clients to see Inter Miami soccer. Can you recommend a place that she can access that and purchase them?
And I can. Paul, you might want to jump in on that one too, but we also, there's a few tour operators in Canada that you can use to access that. And I will send you that information as well.
There are. Again, your ticket masters, obviously, places like that, StubHub. You can call the stadium or go online for the stadium. It's the Chase Stadium or the Inter Miami website. You can find information out there as well.
Okay. And Shauna's going to head to Miami to get on a RCL cruise at the end of the month, and she's excited. Awesome. All right. Lois just said, I've got a large cruise group going, and she wanted some pre and post hotels. So this is perfect for her today on
Oh,
Facebook.
excellent.
Really great. Well, you guys, this was very comprehensive, amazing updates. You had, I'm going to say, captivated audience for sure between Facebook and Zoom. I think you guys literally knocked it out of the park today. Leanne, you always host a great guests, and you're always such a great partner for us.
Thank you so much, Susan. You are a wonderful host and our fantastic Florida partners. Thank you. Thank you. This information is invaluable to our Canadian advisors and all you spoiled agents. Yes, look at all the hearts and claps and applause. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We truly appreciate your support of the Sunshine State. I will announce the winner on Thursday. Watch for that Friday email. It's going to be a long one, but it's going to be a good one. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good one. Thanks for everything. Bye.